this hour. Welcome to 561 edition of Invest Data Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, I will say that the market at the global scene has opened strongly in green as the National Assembly, or we'll call it the Congress over there in US, are already voting also for government to reopen, and that has brought in a positive sentiment or a vibe to that US market as we speak. You can see that most of the major sectoral indices as at yesterday were all in green as a lot of what as a lot of investors seeing opportunity in the market after the government have remained silent in terms of the spending, which also have granted a lot of activities in US. But with this reopening, many market has already tweeted out on that news, and that has continued to reflect on this global scene as we speak. Most of these markets are in green. You can see that the Europe market opened sharply in green this morning, and that of US also in green. And also, as more earnings are also being digested, a kind of look into at that level to look at how companies in that zone also has performed. That has given the market a new breath as we speak. Even though the commodity market also remain mixed, but right like we speak now, I can tell that most of this market are also breathing out as we speak. Asia market, yes, remain a bit mixed, but I'll tell you that economic data that also emanated for that region has also one or the other supported the market that yes, the news of US reopening has also kept that market in a good momentum and a good direction as we speak. But one thing that investors should know across the globe that no market remain in the red or remain in the gray. The oscillation or the volatility is what creates opportunity for you to also to make money. That means we traders or investors, market players must understand how to use our price charts and also sentiment and confidence in the market to make decision. It's very, very key. Yes, there are about to be profit taking in the market, but in a market that is profit taking, there's difference between that market and a panic market. And in the market, you see that there's panic, that market naturally creates opportunity for those that are designing and those that are smart to take advantage of that, especially where the major fundamental of the market are still very, very intact. Remember that companies that are listed on the company on the exchange or any exchange of the world reflect what is happening in the economy. Whether the economy is contracting or expanding, it also reflects in this companies that are listed. And that is why anywhere in the world, market look forward to earnings to give the world insight on how the company is doing, indirectly also how the economy is also doing. That is why when you see an environment where earnings are strong, other fundamentals are intact, but sentiment can take market to the other side, and also confidence also can also take market negative or but I'll tell you that anywhere in the world, sentiment and confidence can kill any economy or market faster than what not physical war. Why? It is this sentiment that attract flow of funds or this confidence that also boost people where capital can go and also rest. I tell you that capital only stay where it is welcome. That means as a trader investor, you must look at those things that are influencing market positively and take position and advantage of it anytime, any day. I believe that you and I as a trader or investor must consider our source of fund, our time horizon, what we are seeing before taking action in any market. Because if you are using just only the bandwagon effect to make decision in the market, naturally at times we see the market faster than any other person because we are not patient enough. That is why when you see a move, yes, I think that market react to information and that, but the way you manage it is what matters, and that is why today we'll be dwelling on what how to manage sentiment and confidence crisis on the NGS. Why on the NGS? This is our market. This is where we are looking at to see exactly what is happening and how can we take advantage of it to create wealth for ourselves and at the same time to make sure that we are in the right position. In any market of the world, let's have this at the back of our mind that your fundamental and technical, when you effectively combine them, you will stay ahead of the market. When people say that Baker does not see what comment, fundamental does not see what's coming, and that is the nature of the market. That what we call external forces that are beyond what the analyst, beyond the investor, and beyond the trader. And when other sentiment, trend, seasonality are used to make prediction on the strength of what is happening in the economy, then any external forces can come and knock that projection. But that does not mean that either the analyst or the investor or the trader does not know what is doing, but its ability to adjust to the situation and manage it. That's what makes you what a professional, and that makes you what a designing and also a smart investor. You don't panic out of position because others are panicking. Because before you enter the majority, you have a goal. Sort of attracted you into that world, into that situation, into that position. I mean, and if that attracted you is in that, but external forces are the one playing out. Is a noise. It will fizzle out. When the government came on board, I will tell you this so that you can have it at the back of mind. We have seen different phases of challenges in Nigeria, starting from COVID-19. We had issue of naira scarcity. Then the major one enter unification of exchange rate and also removal of subsidy. All these are blows to the market and blows to the economy. I'll tell you, the market will stand this and they succeeded. Yes, we're entering another era, which I said in last one of the forum that the timing of capital gain tax is what I am trying on. I'm not against government tax. I'm not against government tax reform. Every government, every economy needs tax to expand the economy, to better the life of the citizen by providing the needed infrastructure and the security that is the duty of any government. Yes, all these are for the benefit, but when you come, because all these blows, Nigeria have not recovered from this, and the economy is the only thing that speaks for any government, because there's no government if there's no economy. That means you need to make sure that your economy is start so that you can say you have government. But any government that want to run outside the economy won't last, because you need funds to sponsor your economy, to your government. You need funds to keep business. You need funds to keep your economy vibrant. You need to. So that's why when the issue of trade tariff come from US, you saw how different economy were at the front to really negotiate to keep their economy running. Why? They know that without their economy, there's no government. Without that economy, there's no activities. And it's activity that can see government data. There's no activity, there's no government data. That means if government want to collect tax, if there's no economy, there's no tax collection. That means we must make sure that the economy is doing well so that your policy will come at the right time so that it can bear the expected fruit. Yes, we saw when all this growth came, the market survived all of them. But right now, we're seeing that there is an external force, internal force that have brought our market to this dimension. Especially, we have seen nothing less than almost straight 7 days of red market. That is more than a week. 5 trading days is what we have. We have more than a week, and that send volume, that speak volume, and that has already also put the market in a situation that yes, investors are panicking, and at the same time trying to know what to do. Before you know it, it trigger a panic selling. And also, because also our policy managers or economic managers also do not come with clarity at the right time, and that is why you don't take the masses or your investors or the investing public or the entire economy for granted, because every step you are taking in your policy as a government, there is interpretation. People are looking for clarity to know where we are going. For me, coming at this time to make all reality, yeah, it's because they are coming late. Because they are coming late, the market recovery will come, but it's an also eye opener for everyone in this market, especially in this class. That when you see things reacting, there's a way you react. That is why those that also have followed us all this while for more than 12 years, we have always said that in any situation, when you are in a sound, strong, fundamentally stand strong, defensive sectors, where sectors that enjoy government policy or sectors that are driving economic expansion, when such news come, there will be general reaction. But in terms of rebounding, there are sectors and indicators that will lead their rebounding. That is why before you see any bear or any bull, say that we have a sector that lead that bull or an industry or a stock that usher in that bull. Also a bear situation. Now that we know that it is not the companies or the sector that have push the market into the situation. It is government policy and also perception and also sentiment and confidence crisis that really brought our market to this level. But it's not that the crisis or the tension or the confidence is over with all the statements. Yes, government can checkmate what we call the internal forces, which I know part of it is what is this capital gain tax for the market. And also, they plan to make sure that yes, they reduce our security to boost confidence. These are the things that we can do internally to boost the confidence of those that are operating in the economy. And why I say so? Don't forget that when we add a blow of COVID-19, no, why I'm saying that so that you understand all these crises, you don't just react, as if the end of the world has come to an end. I remember in 2020 around April when the market hit low. I tell you, in my house, just like people reacted as well, because we're coming. I want to do this. I said, hold on, market will not close. I've not seen where stock market collapse, but there's always a cycle. There's always a trend. There's always a seasonality that comes with any market. But when you see that it is not economic, it's not economic or fundamental induced panic, it will always rebound. We know that generally that yes, there was a lockdown and people were panicking. Oil price go below $20. We saw market going deep and it touched 11 years low in 2020 around April. But as at that time, we are still standard to buy into fundamental stock. And which those that follow us made money even till this hour as we are speaking. Because for the past 2020 to year, we have seen what an up down market, but it remained up despite the oscillation. That is the beauty of the market. No market remains up and down. There will be time for correction. But the difference between correction, panicking, and profit taking. People fail to understand, and also even the policy maker, the things they refer to is profit taking. It's not profit taking. Their reaction that is that is not profit taking. And also, market was going up. Is it because the policy have overnight turned Nigeria economy? No. But we are seeing that the policy is pointing to the right direction, where we understand stability, and that attracted funds. But when also you brought information that will scatter the stability, no, I tell you that funds stay where it is welcome. They need to go out, both for the local and for the international. It is when there is conducive environment that people can put down money. And that is what no a nation depend on its own capital structure. You might come in structure, but no also a nation expose itself to foreign hot money because they only come to push your market up and down. But when a nation opened up for direct investment that foreign companies are coming to establish company in Nigeria to employ Nigerians, stay 20 years, 25 years, that is another. But for those that are portfolio investors, whether you are your fixed income market, you are the equity market, in anywhere, especially in this capital market, they can always carry their portfolio and leave when they see there's a threat to their investment anywhere. It is not only in Nigeria. That's why you must manage perception, sentiment, and confidence anytime, any day, because you can use your hand to destroy what you have built if you are not sensitive to what sentiment, confidence, and also direction. Perception of the people about you, about your policy is very, very important. I will tell you that this market has remained up since 2023 for a purpose. If we can backdate to what from 2020, company performance have improved despite where we are seeing policy formation or policy somersault all the way. But Nigeria corporate bodies are able to manage all these crises that have kept the market in this direction, that we are still seeing improving dividend payout, new listing that sustain the market up. But when the market cross the all-time high of 65,000, is for information that made it, because we are seeing expectation, things are changing, and that we are seeing. But now also in the same market that people are also reading every policy we are making. That means before April, due consultation should be carried out. And also when there is a place people are pointing out, you don't give deaf ear. You don't just want to play Maradona there. Make it clear for them to understand this is cycle to work. Then when that confidence is built, when the policy comes, we're about to see it making impact on the general. That means here, I can say that I'm saying that for you to make money in this market, to manage crisis, you must combine your fundamental and technical. Anybody that say, what is technical? What is fundamental now? That means we overhype fundamental. No. We don't overhype it. It is the fundamental that support. Today, the market is rebounding. People are saying, oh, they said it this one. So people are saying profit. No. Because we know that we have seen different phases of this market, for how many years, for how many decades. The one we're saying, don't panic, is for a reason. There was a time that all the MPs of banks were labeled to be, to be thief. We saw what market, how market reacted to that. We saw COVID-19. We saw even meltdown itself that brought the market in 2008. We are seeing this market. All this cycle has come and gone. That means if you understand that when you see the kind of project, it's where people that has, they say when there is blood on the street, you go and clean it. That's why I say when people are fearful, you become greedy. But when there's no liquidity, that is where also where you have because we are time running down. But we are studying that those stock we are time running you are in value that you might also wait than selling off and also coming to buy. Even this morning now, there's some stock that's already on bid. That means you want to buy them, you might buy them higher than what you exited yesterday because you are panicking. We need to understand that in need to look at the environment. What is the cause of the panic is very, very important. If it is systematic due panic, you know. If it's fundamentally to or company performance and or the economic, you should also know that. But this is expectation because of but we know that there's a stronger threat from in terms of external one, in terms of coming to attack or kind of to kind of flush out the bandits or also the Boko Haram and all those stuff that are killing Nigerians, not only Christian, both Muslim. But we need to that is this a plus for us or a minus? Are they bringing things that will help Nigeria to make sure that we are secure, that will boost confidence for even our companies here to operate more, to go to local government and also to go out and bring the raw material from the bush easily? Because as we speak, our macroeconomic data have been affected by insecurity, not directly or indirectly, whether I would like it or not. Before now, our inflation has remained it's a sizable number that's manageable. But because that even for go to the farm, people are not going. That is why I see today, palm oil is at this price. It's because it's only those that are secured, that have secure farm, like Komugo that was saying. But those that are not, that can go to the butchery, they can't go because of what insecurity. I believe that if you think beyond those coming to attack Nigeria, what are the benefits? Can we put them together? Can we have discussion with these people so that they can help us to flush that these are the things we do. It's for the good for both the Muslims, for the Christians, the general nation. Both are leaders themselves. Because when we are not spending much to protect the people, you can see the benefit of what's going to do infrastructure for them. But today in Nigeria, I will tell you to show government commitment. They've been voting money forward for equipment, for defense, but still, but if you have a way of putting an end to that situation, if you save you more money to do what other things in the economy, that means we need to think all this so that at the end of the day, it will be better for us. But from this class, what to take is that to manage crisis sentiment in NGX, you must stay with what? Fundamental stand stocks. High cap that has good fundamental. Blue chips that have good fundamental. Even those what we call the low cap or growth stock that have, you can stay with them because when the ships are down, they are the first to rebound when things also improving. Don't panic out. Yes, there's no need of saying there's a time to take profit. Profit taking is different from panicking. And also, if you are investing, your time horizon is also very, very important. For those that are thinking long, when others are panicking, they stay back. They didn't even they sleep well. But others that have entered at the what? At the peak. That's also your entry point is very, very important in the market. Yes, like the standard force can kind of distort your prediction where you are going as a nation or as a trader of the market. But that will not say you will totally be confused. You have a way of managing it, and that's why I said in this class for today, how to manage crisis. One, to have confidence of what you are doing. You yourself is another problem. If you don't have confidence in what you are doing, you are not investing in knowledge. You are about if you are investing in knowledge, you see what is driving the market. Are they that fund can leave the market, fund can come back to the market. You must pay attention to all this so that you will not just jump out of good position and come back to regret. No, understand this. Yes, it might take 2 years for market to correct. It might take 1 year for market to correct. It might take 6 months. It might take a day. But I tell you, once you understand what is happening, you can take no informed investment decision or trading decision anytime, any day. That's why I said I will take you back that for you to manage sentiment or confidence crisis on NGS or any market you are trading anywhere, you need to know what is the fundamental, what is the what are the factors responsible for that crisis, what are the things. Is this something that is remediable? There can be solution. You need to find out. If not, you'll be pouring out of a solution where you're supposed to work to apply wisdom and know that yes, these are the. That's why I said in the capital market, if you are not patient, you can't make money. That's why I said anybody that come here, you can make short-term gain. We agree, it's part of it. But for those that are patient, I'll tell you, they will make money in the market anytime, any day. It's very, very important that we have this at the back of our mind. But that is the only way you and I can stay this market and trade conveniently because of what? Because of what we understand. But with these credits that are coming from from the government, the likely review, the likely suspension, to for more consultation, all this will go a long way to support the market. But I will tell you also that the foreign investor, they are watching. Yeah, you might say because of Trump, they know that yes, Nigeria is not a war zone. They know that things are going to land. If they are going to take out this, insecurity, this people that are behind it, fine. But I tell you, it will be good for also the economy. We can expand our business to every part of Nigeria without fear. But one thing that we have at the back of mind that unless there is war, but if all the sentiment up and down, crisis will come, it will come and go. But be in the right stocks. That means that right stocks are those companies that has quality. That's why you don't invest in a company, you don't understand their business. Once you understand the factors behind the number, or you have seen also what are the things behind this number we are saying. You know the business model, you know the management, you know the sector, government policy. That means you can know how long to stay or not. When Rabbi say if you don't want to hold a stock for a minute, don't buy that stock. That's for him. But for those that know that this stock have value, you buy it, you can hold it for 10 years because you know that there's something you are seeing. You understand their business, you understand the sector they are coming, you understand the prospect of industry where they are. This will help you. That is why if you see crisis like this, don't just panic too much. Yes, for if like I said in one of the class, if a profit in this kind of crisis, you can cash your profit those stock position. But it don't just sell a stock that is good fundamental because it has lost. No, but those that you are profit, cash them so that market are put back now. If you are put back today, you need those profit to buy into value. Or even a stock that yes, all of them are offer. You don't panic because of the situation that that the market money. There's a time of there will be demand. Then there's time that even let me tell you one thing. There's a time that there's liquidity in the market, both the ugly and the good be going up. But when there's any boom, it is the ugly that will first of all turn to water. They fall like pack of salt. But those that have fundamental, that is why also when you are looking at money, have fundamental and stock in your portfolio, both to another. Also, there are stocks that can become you real stock that can give you money in and out. You know how to trade them, how exposed you should be in those stocks. That's why your positioning is very, very important. How much of your money are you exposing to what sector, industry, a particular stock is also very, very important. And also, I tell people that don't use all your capital to enter the market at once. There are some that those that have some fund when they say market pop, you're able to buy. I have a client yesterday that bought even Woman Bank down almost 10%. Before the market closed, he have gained back 10% already. Today, Woman Bank is around 20 naira or above it as to speak. You must understand this thing. Once you have this at the back of your mind, it will help you, to stay the market and trade with confidence so that at the end of the day, it becomes a situation of win-win-win for you. But also, when you are in the market, don't sell your winning team. People panic out of winning team, easily. That's why I say I take profit slowly and people that follow me on this one know that I understand how to take profit. I don't leave my profit in the market, but I don't sell down slowly because it's a winning team. And move to another what we are saying. That is how to go about the market because this market is all about what? All about understanding what is happening in the market, and that will help you also to make informed decision as a trader or investor. Knowing what to buy at the right time differentiate you from others in the market. That is why you must buy into for instance stock when you see this kind of opportunity, even when markets are panicking, you don't panic because you are trading with knowledge and insight. But those that don't do knowledge, they are the ones that will always panic out. And I pray that after this class, we will see such situation again. And also, this pullback an opportunity for us to position ourselves for the year 2026. You see, clarity that yes, that every application that in 2025 will not be taxed. That means what the price close on the 30th of December, 31st of December is what they'll start. That means you have opportunity to make money now and to position for stock that will make money in 2026. And I tell you that pre-election year, if government can handle the internal forces as being managed now, as we can see them, we can see that our government is listening government, they're already taking steps, and also they're able to also put the external forces that also expected on us, before we'll go to at the end of first quarter 2026. I will tell you, pre-election year is a year that liquidity are available because activities will be increasing preparing for election. And also because our economy we are preparing for a bigger business by project to have a above 1 trillion, 1 trillion above economy by 2030. I will tell you that it is policies that also is also in place. We have seen the capitalization going here and there. We have seen estate being become a bit stable. But because of the standard force, you can see how we saw a reverse in our exchange rate, going up again. But I tell you that now that the banks are sitting on good money, yes, when the foreign investor left the market in 2020, the market I believe that now, even as market between now and end of Q1, I'm going to say a lot of activity. The banks, most of them are capitalized. How many are standing? I can see either UBA, Fidelity, and who the other one, and First Bank are the one left, and up to FCNB. Most of them have done their capitalization. That is good. And also, we're going to see another capitalization coming from the insurance company. These are the things that will provide more liquidity for the market, because the major market players, insurance players like PFAs, like insurance, mutual fund, if there's liquidity, they can come back to this market. And also, once don't forget that we are already expecting to see another rate cut. That will further also boost the market. For me, 2026 is now that I want to prepare, and that is why for those that are already paying for Invest 2026, I say kudos, and also what sure you have made, because we're already locking in this opportunity that you want to see where can I position ahead. I will have shown you the figure for those that have entered masterclass from 2019 till 2025, what the market have returned, what they have made in the market. With that investment that is 12 months window, even between first quarter, between 2 months of the new year, we hit our target. That's a good deal for you. You must position yourself before. These are how you should plan. That's why if you are planning 2026 and without taking cognizance of your financials, how can you generate it more? Because cost of living is coming up, and at the same time, as you are going to, you need to build more capital to, or more where your equity of fund to trade more and also make money, because you need to, especially now that we are seeing that things are changing, you need also to change your strategy to see that yes, you are trading market with knowledge and staying ahead of the market. Anytime you can navigate what is happening in the market, that is way to go forward for 2026. I see a lot of opportunity there. Yes, I will draw the curtain here and then look at what the market is doing now. Looking at the chart, because our time is fast spent. Even when we have spent almost 47, because our program is just 12 to 12:20, but these days, because of what is happening in the market, we have tended to almost 25 to 12:30. As to speak now, our time has spent. But let me look at the chart as I speak now. You see that there's called a rebound, but you can see that this candlestick here is longer than this. This is a sign. It is tomorrow that will confirm this rebound. This is not enough to say until this market take away this long one before we now say the journey of recovery has started. But don't forget that market have broken down strong resistance level. This was the first resistance level that market also have broken. It came down, it broke down almost these two now that are resistant has gradually turned what strong support level for the market. That is why a resistance can turn the support when the market is coming. You can see market was market broke out this first one here, broke out this one here, continue as it's coming down. It has broken down this one. We're getting to this one here now. You can see it has broken down this one before coming to this almost this place to form what. We want to pay attention to this place. Will this be a strong support level for the market now? And don't forget that in one of my I said that you should position when there's a strong support level, and at this point the target what the fundamentally stands. So already you can see that as we speak now. As we speak now, we're having a 58 stocks are gaining and while 11 stocks are down. That's why we're having a positive market breadth, and market is up by 2.17 as we speak. Recording 3,068.81 basic point. Tell you that this market is about to work. Once market to recover from the 5.04 that it lost yesterday, tomorrow, and before Friday, then more information. And don't forget that we're about to see inflation figure that also give us insight if there will be the rate cut any moment from Friday, which is 15th of November. These are the things that you should keep in mind, that if there's another rate cut, I will tell you fund will still leave physical market. But for those that are only this avert will take more, but I'll tell you fund will look for where there's higher return and where they can take what calculated risk. I see opportunity because companies numbers have shown that most of this company dividend yield are looking up. We'll discuss more on this but in the next session. I will say I will draw the curtain here because our time is fast spent. See you on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Bye.